Guys, today we'll be going ahead and no-clipping inside and outside of the Detroit Lions Stadium in Madden 25. So let's go ahead and get right into it, and let's start off with the tunnel as we are currently at Ford Field. And okay, so we got some interesting starts here. We got one Detroit. We got a speed limit sign of 5 miles per hour. It looks like that's where it says the Lions locker room is. Restricted area, authorized personal use, operation in this area with care, use proper protection. Okay. We got a blue double doors. And I think that's where the locker room actually is right there. But if we go up higher here, we actually go up here. We got another set of blue doors here. And if you guys remember from my Madden 22, 23, and 24 series of videos of the series, this is a lot more detailed than those videos. So it looks like for some reason, again, I said this in my last video, some stadiums, EA really goes hardcore to upgrade in Madden 25. Other stadiums, they do not. It's a very weird situation. But we do have the Lions logo right here. If we go over here, let's see. Kind of just copy and paste for most of this, it looks like most of these levels. Let's go on the other side where we actually have the Jumbotron thing here. Alright, so this is actually the main walk around area. So there should be little shops or little food stands on the side here. And yep, there you go. Which you remember last video with the Ravens, they actually had custom stuff and custom food stands and stuff like that. It's not the case with this stadium. For whatever reason, some stadiums are not going to have it. So you can see right here, all these stadiums are all these food stands are kind of just bland, nothing really special at all. Now, it looks like these windows, they do not work. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, it looks like these windows do work, but they actually do not. As you can see, they don't actually show the outside of what they're supposed to show here. Now, we have a little long corridor here, which obviously does, again, have more of the food stands and stuff like that for people to buy food from. I was going to try to see if I can get anything else from this stadium inside here, but it looks like it's very much just common what we saw last year. Nothing too crazy special different inside the stadium, that is. Again, outside the stadium is always a chance. But we do have stuff like, what is this right here? Global Strategies Logistics. Okay, interesting. We have our little suites right here, which are just pretty much pictures on the wall. And that pretty much does it inside the stadium. Let's go on the outside then. So on the outside, we have a parking garage that's connected. And it looks like they put a lot more details into the car models this year. Last year, of course, the car models were kind of just like nothing burgers. These are actually pretty legit looking, which is kind of cool. Wait, hold up. They actually got license plates too? Hold up. Nah. Yeah, they have different license plates per car. Okay, demo. These two are the same. Are they all the same now? One's different. For whatever reason, is it this one? This one says RJ04 UPS. So most of them say, okay, so they say either RJ104 UPS, or they say just the UPS one. So kind of cool. They actually added custom license plates. Well, not custom, but actual license plates. Yeah, they actually have license plates on these cars. Kind of cool. They actually added a little bit more detail to the cars. Again, you don't see the outside of these buildings. You never see the outside of this stuff because, again, EA doesn't really... They didn't go crazy with presentation in Madden 25. They don't really ever show the outside of the stadium. So all this stuff right here is really just going to waste because they don't show it, which I wish they did. It's something they worked on with Madden 23 and Madden 24 was showing the outside of the stadium as much as possible. It's not the case with this year's game. For whatever reason, they just went against that. It might just be because the fact it takes up resources. I don't know. But Detroit definitely has a very beautiful, downtown here. And then, of course, we have our baseball stadium right here, which is right next door, which looks absolutely beautiful. And again, as I've said many times, these videos, this is actually a lot more textured than most baseball stadiums in previous Maddens. In previous Maddens, they would literally just be like holes in random places because they weren't actually fully textured. They fully texture this stuff, which is kind of freaking dope. So this is the other parking garage, I believe. Yeah, this is the other one. It's not connected to the building. The building's over there, right there. But it still has custom license plates and stuff like that on them. And that is so freaking dope. We'd never had a Madden where they had custom license plates added. I don't know why they added so much detail. And again, this is another parking garage. All this detail to the cars. They really went detailed with the cars this year. Which, again, in no way are you ever going to see the cars. Really, you won't. So, remember, guys, last video when the Baltimore video, when there was, like, barely any actual, like, there was barely any city in the Baltimore video. It was, like, nothing. Look how much difference there is for this Lions Stadium. This Lions Stadium, I think I said it last year, I'll say it again. They put more detail in this Lions Stadium last year than any other stadium, and they did the same thing this year. Like, this is absolutely insane how much detail, how much, stuff is in this. Again, they could just copy and paste pretty much nothing because no one's ever going to see this stuff, and yet they put a lot of stuff in here. I love how all the reflection textures just go right back to the stadium, which I find hilarious. But again, like I said, they don't have to put any of this in here, and they do, which I find so interesting. Just because, again, they could do, half the time with this, work on gameplay, and probably create better Maddens. But, hey, we got to create full-on Detroit cities, outside of the actual game that no one's ever going to see. It's called time management, EA Sports really has to work on this stuff instead. Oh, man, they put so much detail in this. This is absolutely stupidly insane. EA Sports, come on, man. Bro, where's the stadium? Oh, it's over there. I mean, like, this looks so good. It is so good compared to, again, like, we just looked at the Ravens Stadium. Completely night and day when it comes to this. This would actually have foliage all over the place. It actually looks organized. Looks good. You got roads going places, highways going places. Absolutely gorgeous. So, guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys in the next one.